Dads of Erie.
That's right. It's episode, what, 89?
89 in the house.
We're almost to 90? We're almost to 90?
Almost. We're almost 90.
Almost 90.
I'm closer this year.
You are closer this year.
Hey, thanks for my sweet present.
Hey, you're welcome.
That was awesome.
In-N-Out shirt, little In-N-Out shirt from Vegas.
A nice whitey.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I have a belly.
Yeah.
But I feel like I cannot wear white shirts because they just constantly get stuff on them.
No, it's not because you have the.
Okay.
It's because you're a human.
I'm a human being and I spill
Welcome to, like, you're always like, white tea always looks so fresh.
It looks clean.
It looks fresh,
It
right?
looks good.
And then you
2
put it
minutes
on.
later and you eat a meal or something, or you bump into something.
Or your kids wipe their nose on something.
Or touch you. Yeah.
Touch you, yeah.
They eat a cheeseburger and then touch you.
Yeah, that's why white shirts are on undershirts.
Yeah.
They have to have a layer to protect their whiteness.
Hopefully nobody clips that part of the
Yeah,
conversation.
no.
No, you're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
Belated birthday. Big 4-0 this year.
Hey,
dog.
the countdown has begun to the best birthday present ever.
We're going to Mexico, people.
Going to Mexico.
The Catalonia Costa Mujeres,
North of Cancun.
north
this
of
time.
Cancun.
We're taking a squad this time.
Taking the whole vacation squad.
The whole, partially of the vacation squad.
Yeah.
We still left some.
Yeah, there's still some people that can go.
Yeah. But someday,
What, 5 couple? 4 5?
4 couples.
4 couples?
4 couples in Mexico. It's going to be fun.
That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And, nothing says your trip is right around the corner like it's in the same month that you're just about to arrive into.
That's true. By the time this goes up, we will be in the month of our travels.
Oh, man. Can't wait. Can't wait. You know what? I'll admit something to you. I've sort of had a...
Confession time. All right.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I've had a sort of like midlife crisis.
You turn 40 and you legitimately have
I can see why guys do. Like, I can
Are
see
you going to
why.
go buy a convertible or something?
No, but I told Kristen, I was like, hey, just so you're prepared, if it gets weird if I grow a ponytail and start wearing Birkenstocks every day, that something's wrong with me.
Jeez. That's a big leap.
That's a big leap.
That's a huge
Can you
leap.
imagine me with a ponytail?
With-
a beard and a ponytail?
Because you're bald on top,
Yeah,
too. So
totally.
it would be the
It's a cul-de-sac up
it'd
there.
be the cul-de-sac turned into a ponytail.
Yeah. You imagine that growth?
I can picture it because I grew up in Boulder, or in the Boulder area. And I had many of friends' dads that looked like that. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That would be an interesting look on you.
Yeah, hitting 40, the crisis at 40 is real. My friend. Like, for all the dads out there who are approaching 40 who are in their 30s, I just want to warn you, I'm here for you when you turn 40.
So do you feel like over the hill? Like, I feel like that was the joke.
No, not over the hill. It's like, what have I done with my life? Yeah, man, 40 is real. 40 is real. It's not over the hill. It's like, okay, there's...
You're starting to see the hill, though.
Yeah,
You're like,
totally. Like, wow.
Okay, it's coming.
I'm closer to retirement than, like, getting out of college. You know what I mean?
True.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
If I've done my
Yeah.
job.
Depends on what the economy
Yeah,
is doing.
no, yeah, no.
How
But-
does the stock market look today?
Yeah, how does this like look? But yeah, it's sort of fun. It's really fun to be 40. My 30s were great though.
Were they?
The best years of my
You
life.
accomplished a lot in your 30s.
Yeah,
You got married,
I got married,
had 2 kids,
2 kids, great job,
great job,
bought a house in my 30s.
gone through multiple cars.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still in that stage of life.
We all are.
Yeah. When is it that you start buying new cars? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's where you just go. When does that happen?
I don't know, man.
Is that after?
I feel like I didn't see my parents do it until I was out of the house.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
That
I
makes
remember
sense.
them buying, like, it was when I had graduated high school,
Yeah,
was when my dad went and bought a brand new Toyota Tacoma
yeah.
because it was an 03.
Oh man, that would be amazing to have a brand
Yeah.
new Tacoma.
And then they got rear-ended on the way home.
Really?
You never heard this story?
No.
So they bought it in Boulder, and they were driving Arapahoe back to Erie,
Yeah.
and some traffic slowed down coming up to Arapahoe, and some guy in a pickup truck, a full-size pickup, rear-ended my mom, who was driving the brand new Tacoma.
Oh,
That's why she has her neck fused, too.
wow.
And basically totaled the Tacoma, and it was brand new at the time. So to get the replacement parts, they had to ship them on a boat from Japan.
Wow.
So it was a whole thing, yeah.
That's so
So
sad.
it took like 6 months to get his truck. He
Your brain
bought it, and he didn't have it for like 6 months.
and then he had a.
A loaner truck,
Yeah.
like he had like Dodge Rams
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
they
yeah.
could loan him. But yeah,
That's so sad. That's the saddest story I've ever heard.
yeah,
But you know, the 30s were great. 30s. We became friends in my 30s.
we did.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've had a lot of kids since and a dog
and a dog.
in our 30s.
True, true.
Yeah. So it's sort of weird. Sort of weird to go into a new decade.
Yeah,
So I'm looking forward to it though. I like the idea of being 40.
I have
do.
noticed there's a little more salt mixed in the pepper here.
You know what? My kids pointed that out. Actually,
I don't know why, but I noticed today when we went to the park. I was like,
huh. Totally, man. It's real. It's real. Hopefully, I do it well. Hopefully, I do.
no,
the
it
next
looks
10
it
years.
looks.
Hopefully, I
You
do.
look scholastic,
Thank you.
even with it.
Yeah. Thanks.
You know, you look tenured.
But I hope like our kids will be graduated when I turn 50.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
That's weird.
Super weird. Think about it.
Sounds far away, but also close at the same time.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So, 40,
40.
the new 30. I'll tell you what. In the last 4 years, I have felt my metabolism and my body change. Like,
Fair enough.
you know what I mean? Like in my early 30s, I became a real big runner,
Yeah.
and like my body was okay with it.
Yeah.
There's no way I could do that now.
Now you can. Yeah.
I would have aches and pains every day.
all
of my
day.
life.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. It's sort of funny how that happens when you turn 40. But the wife unit, like I call her on Dad's of Erie,
Yep.
is thankful I'm in the 40s with her. Someone else is coming into the 40s.
Did she turn 40
2020?
2020?
2020, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you guys are basically 2 years apart.
totally.
Oh, wow.
So she's thankful that I'm on the side.
You're not the young guy.
We'll see, but she'll age me out going into her 50s before I do.
Yeah.
So
I feel this way about birthdays. Maybe because 40 is a big deal, but I felt like most of my 30s birthdays have been like, yeah, okay.
yeah, totally.
Okay, yeah.
We've had some
But like 20s, I felt like I was counting them.
really.
Starting at like 21, it's like, woohoo, I'm
21.
21. Then it was like, oh, man, I'm 22. Wow, I'm 23.
Yeah,
Wow, I'm 24. Oh, wow, I can rent a car. I'm 25. Like,
yeah. This is before us, but my 30th birthday, Kristen threw me a birthday party where everyone roasted me for a night. They had a microphone.
the roast of Jay.
And the crazy thing is, the 2 days before, I got like freaked out and I cut my beard. I didn't even have a beard. I was like, it's hilarious.
So do you have a midlife crisis every time you pass the
probably
decade mark, apparently?
That's probably true. That sounds more like Jay than anything else.
Oh, another decade's come. Time for a freak out.
All right, let's check in with Jay
Something hair-wise, because
Yeah,
now you're talking about ponytail, then it was shave off the beard. What'd you do when you turned 20?
I don't know, man. I don't remember that day.
Okay.
But I was in Bible college when I turned 21, so that wasn't fun. No alcohol. Back in 21, yeah. I had to graduate Bible college.
I
a few
didn't
years
like
later.
beer, so I was like, okay, cool.
That's really funny. Okay, so let's talk about something fun. You went to California recently.
Yeah, little spring break trip.
Dad took the minivan.
Drove 16 hours to...
You took the basket off the top.
I didn't need it.
Oh, it's still
We're finally getting to that point where, because we don't have too much other accessories. Yeah.
bumbos,
Yeah.
pack and plays.
Yeah, we don't have all that.
Yeah, traveling minimal.
Yep. Yeah. No, it was super fun. We drove out to California. We stopped in Vegas on the way out, which I hit up a spot that we loved on our Vegas trip.
You sent me some really cool pictures of that place.
So the Pinball Hall of Fame, we've talked about it before, but super awesome place in Vegas. Now they moved on to the Strip. They're on the end of the Strip.
Yeah. What end?
I guess it's the south end. So as you're coming from the airport, you'll hit that first. Like right where
that's a great location.
the big sign that says like "Welcome to Vegas." Everybody stops, takes pictures there.
And the chapel.
And the chapel is right next to that.
That's awesome.
So it's a huge location. It's basically the same layout as it was, just rows and rows of pinball machines. The 6 of us, spent $20, and it took us an hour to do that.
Did you drink any Mountain Dew? That's the most
No, I
important question.
didn't. Yeah,
What?
I know. I thought about it.
What time of day were you there?
Like 5.
Okay. You had In and Out before you went?
No, we got in and out after. So it was a little before 5, I guess, then. But yeah.
Cool.
And we went to the M&M store and the Coca-Cola World or whatever. But
Where'd y'all stay in Vegas? Where was
we
the
stayed
family
out
thing?
of Vegas, and it was the Best Western on the north end of town.
Okay.
And it was nice. And it was all like families. You could tell it was all the people that are like, I don't want anything to do with Vegas. Just put me out here in a hotel room.
Yeah, totally.
So and they had like free breakfast too. So that was cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we drove from there to Oceanside. And then while we were in Oceanside, we did Carlsbad State Beach. We did Legoland, Disneyland, the beach again. Hung out with friends.
Oceanside.
I
I love Oceanside. Yeah, it's like what I think a surfing beach community should feel like.
Yeah, totally. No,
it doesn't have like the $1 million homes on it.
No, it's like these little bum like beach shacks.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're $1 million now, but
yeah,
they're not these mansions. Yeah.
Did you see the Top Gun house while you were there?
No.
It's right there. They had to move it because they built the building, but that's where
they moved the house.
Yeah, the
cool.
White House that he visits in Top Gun was right there.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I love Oceanside.
No, it's a beautiful
and Carlsbad.
Yeah, I never moved to California, but I love visiting it.
And that's one of my favorite places. I really like San Francisco visiting.
I've never been there.
It's so strange.
Is it?
It's like one of the coolest towns.
Oh.
I would never take my kids there.
Especially now.
Yeah, totally. It's gotten crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love visiting California.
Yeah.
Only for a few days.
Yeah, I don't need more than that. Like going to the beach a couple times was good.
Yeah.
Like we get spoiled going to like Mexico where we go.
Yeah.
And like Florida where we go. Like those beaches are like that sugar sand, clear blue water, beautiful everything. California beaches, they're at least not rocky because you go some places like the East Coast and it's literally just like seashells and pebbles as the beach, quote unquote.
Right.
This is like at least sand, but it's not. They're beautiful, but they're not. They're different.
We're going to offend our California
Yeah,
friends.
that's why I'm being careful here.
Yeah, I know. How many days is the right amount to be in California?
I think we did basically 6 full days,
Mhm.
and I think that was a good amount.
Yeah.
Because there's enough we could hit 2 theme parks, because there's a lot of theme parks in that area you could hit, because you could have gone down to the SeaWorld and all that too.
Right. Or the zoos.
Or the zoo, and there's the second park at Disneyland.
Wait, there's 2 parks at Disneyland?
There's California Adventure and the original Disneyland.
Really? I did not
know
know
that?
that. No. I thought they were all one big.
No, it's like how Disney World is the Disney World Resort, or Walt
Mhm.
Disney World Resort. Disneyland's the Disneyland Resort, and it's the 2 parks.
So, how far are the parks separated from each other?
100 yards.
Oh,
They're like
bought
on an esplanade,
What's the Esplanade?
like a big walkway.
Okay.
So you can see the entrances from each other.
Oh, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
And I've heard that those parks are like not as touristy, but more like local.
Yeah, definitely. Which comes with downsides, like they're a little busier, I think, sometimes.
Oh, really?
Than World.
Little busier?
But there's a lot more crammed in there because they built on their original acreage, whatever
Yeah.
it is, and just crammed as much as they could in there. So there's like if you took a list of the attractions from World and Land and compared them, there's a lot that are at both,
Mm-hmm.
but they're all crammed into Disneyland or they're all crammed into California Adventure, and so it's like, I don't know, you get both. You get a lot done in one day.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
So 6 days in California.
It's a good amount. Yeah,
Yeah, I would say.
I mean, there's way more to see. We're talking
Yeah.
about maybe someday going a different route.
Yeah, seriously. It's pretty amazing that you can spend a lot of money in California quick.
Oh yeah,
You can do that in Florida too
yeah,
with Disney World, but I feel like California is like you can spend a lot of money.
yeah. There it is.
So what would you say is the must for those who want to go to California? Like
I think
have
if
to
you
do
have
these
our
2
age
things.
kids, so if you have kids under 10, Legoland is actually pretty awesome.
Oh, really?
I think
Like,
it's totally worth it. It's because it's a little bit cheaper than Disneyland,
Yeah.
and it's a little less busy, and the kids will love it.
Yeah.
But do it before 10. I think after 10, you'll start to taper off your kids' interest pretty fast.
So the question I have for Legoland is, can you buy Lego sets that you can't find anywhere else?
They
at
have
Legoland?
some exclusive to Legoland. They're themed after some of the rides or whatever.
Oh, that's super
And
interesting.
then they have like a huge Lego store that has probably, most everything that's out right now.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
this is a big Lego
Big
store.
Lego store, yeah.
That you can find like every set of everything.
Yeah, like the exclusive ones or the weird, like the ones you can't find or whatever.
You remember when they used to do knights, medieval sets?
Yeah, because that's one of the lands is themed to that.
Oh, really?
And you could tell it was built like in the 90s, like when we were coming up.
Yeah, because that was a big
That was
popular
the big set. Yeah.
Pirates and knights.
Yeah, so there's like the Knights area. There's kind of a Pirates area. There's like a whole mini cities. They have like San Francisco with like cars driving around, and they have New York and they have Vegas, and just kind of random like America kind of themed things. And then they have Duplo area for the younger kids. They have all the Lego movie. They have a whole land for that. So there's like 3 or 4 rides that are themed after the Lego movie.
That's a great movie.
It is.
Yeah, it's one of the better movies.
So we watched that on the way out, too, so the kids will get pumped.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So if you're going to say, I'm going to go to California and I'm going to do these 2 theme parks or 2 attractions, would you go San Diego Zoo and then like either Legoland or Disneyland, or would you go Legoland and Disneyland?
Depends on what your kids are into, too.
Well, the zoo's the best thing in the world, right?
Supposedly. I've never actually been
I've
there.
actually never been there.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
So that's like what we decided we could go back. I mean, that's so much to do.
Right.
Because like this, we were just in one area of Southern California. You have San Diego we didn't go to. There's big chunks of L.A. we didn't go to. And then you have the whole north end.
So how many days does it take to drive?
It took us 16 hours total.
Okay.
And that's with stops with the kids. So if you and I were to do it and we could like pee in water bottles and not stop, we could probably do it in like 12 or 14.
Yeah.
But stopping with kids and getting out to eat and like playing at a park for an hour here,
Or hitting up Starbucks.
Or every in and out.
Yeah, totally.
It slows you down. So
yeah, it would slow us down.
So we did it on the way back. We did it one day back.
You just did one.
I just drove the whole way back.
That's a long day.
That was a long day.
You're like, get me out of this car.
Yeah.
I don't want to unpack it. Just get me to my bed.
Yeah. Pull in the garage and just close the garage door and forget about it.
Yeah, totally. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Find all kinds of fun treasures in the back ledger.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's super fun. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So if you're going to say a new listener, because we have new listeners all the time.
Apparently.
What would you say are the 2 things you have to do during spring break in Erie, Colorado?
Depends on how the weather is. Because Colorado during spring break could be snow, so you maybe go skiing kind of thing or sledding.
Yeah.
Or it could be, hey, it's 80 degrees and let's go.
Let's say it's 80 degrees. What do you do?
In Erie?
Yeah. What do you do in Erie for spring break?
The parks, man.
The parks?
Hit the parks.
But our kids are getting almost too old for those now.
True.
So what do you do?
Skate park?
Skate park's really fun.
Yeah.
There's a new, have you ever been to Lafayette Skate Park?
Yeah.
That's a really good skate park.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun to go up, like, do some day hikes.
Yeah.
Like, we loved El Dorado Canyon. We did that last couple summers ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really fun. So that would be what I would do if I stayed local for sure.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Or like we went up to the Holiday Inn in Longmont. It's kind of over by where Texas Roadhouse is.
It's the slide that goes in and out.
They have a slide that's awesome. So it'd be fun like that. Spend a night at a hotel for $100, $200.
Yeah, totally.
Get the kids some dinner and have fun.
Yeah. The Erie Rec Center was a zoo during spring break.
I can imagine. Yeah.
This year,
it's a lot of parents like, what do I do with these kids?
It was insane, man. There's been President's Day, Monday of President's Day.
Oh, when all the kids
was
are out of
insane.
school. Yeah.
But I was like, wow, the staff is very gracious because this place is a zoo.
Yeah, I bet.
The pool was crazy.
I bet.
So
the pool would be fun too.
Yeah, I think the pools are really fun. There's a couple of great indoor pools around us too.
Yeah, a lot of the rec centers are really good.
Paul Durda and Broomfield and Longmont and this pool.
Lafayette's good. Louisville's good.
I always forget about Lafayette's pool, indoor pool.
Yeah, they have
It's been a long time since I've been over there.
They have a big slide too.
They do have a big slide.
And a good lazy river.
Oh yeah, they do. They have one
an actual flowing lazy river.
Yeah, they're a little bigger.
Yeah,
but,
it goes around the slide.
Yeah, it's sort of interesting to think about, like, what do you do on spring break in Erie, Colorado?
Yeah, it's interesting to think about. Yeah,
especially with being dads and having maybe to be home and work and then try to do something in the afternoon or evening.
I think rec centers are huge. Parks, skate park, hikes.
Sure. Very true. So, as you think about the spring, what are you most hopeful for what's a movie or
Something I'm looking forward to.
yeah, besides Mexico?
I don't know. I can't think that far.
Yeah, right.
My memory only goes out a month.
Especially in the month of Mexico.
Yeah.
It's the Mexico month.
It's Mexico month. I can't think of
Yeah,
anything
totally.
else. I don't know. You're coaching our baseball team,
Yeah, it's the first time being with Cold Creek Little League.
so that'll be fun. I
Yeah.
think it'll be a lot of fun.
It's been a really neat experience.
Yeah.
So
I think
really
spring's
cool
always fun just to watch
organization.
things come back to life and I don't know.
Oh, that's so Sound of Music of you. We actually just watched that as
The
a
Sound of
family.
Music.
Yeah, it was really funny. Like I forgot that was on Disney Plus,
Yeah.
and that's a great movie.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic
It is a
movie.
good one.
It's one of the best of all time, like family
Wow.
movies.
Best
It's
of
like
all
3
time.
hours.
It is long.
It is like there's an intermission, and the kids were like, "What's the intermission?" They never. It's like a halftime per movie.
Because the movie is so long.
Totally. And then I was telling my mom about it. Like we were watching it, and she was like, "I remember when our parents took us to that in a movie theater."
Oh, wow.
And she was like, "It's one of those old time movie theaters. Like people were smoking during the movie." And then she remembers getting snacks at intermission at Sound of Music
Wow.
with her parents.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
It's sort of like when you first watched Star Wars in the theater.
Yeah.
You remember when they came out in the 90s, like the remakes
Yeah.
of the old ones? We had a theater that did. Maybe I've told this story here,
I don't know if you have.
but they showed all 3 of the originals at the theater, and we watched them in sequential order on one day in the mall.
Oh,
My
wow.
friends and I. We
That's
bought all 3 tickets.
That's a long day.
And then, we started like 10 a.m. and we were done like by 8 or something like that, 9 o'clock at night. My mom's like, great.
What,
Yeah.
you're out of my hair for a day.
Yeah,
Sure. Go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
So we would just walk to the next theater. It was like 30 minutes later and then watch the next movie.
That's awesome.
It was a really fun day. Really fun to watch those in the theater
Yeah, that would be fun.
because they were always on TBS or VHS,
Or you
which
had
is
to have
bad.
VHS, yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of funny that the quality of Sound of Music is way better on the digital platform.
Yeah. No, I've noticed that with a lot of the older ones.
Yeah.
I'm actually impressed. I think that just speaks to the quality of like the film or whatever.
Right. The true film
The true film.
and the lack of VHS quality.
Yeah, I think that was what we like. I remember hooking up my Nintendo 64 a while back to
Yeah.
my my 1080 high def TV, and I was like, ugh, because
What?
it looks because it needed that like blurry
Yeah.
old TV
To smooth its
to
edges.
smooth its edges.
Yeah, totally. It's really funny how that works, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really
Like
cool.
it made 64-bit games look cool because it was like smoothed over.
Yeah.
But on a 1080p TV, it was like, whoa, I could see every pixel.
I will tell you, one of the coolest things that actually happened in spring break is my son got plugged into, because of his birthday being so close, Super Mario Legos.
Oh, that's cool.
They are the coolest thing ever. Mario himself, Luigi, are Bluetooth, and they have a scanner at the bottom. So you can actually play, you build the Mario set, like Bowser or
Yeah.
Tunnels, and when you go over it, they have these little scans that you can scan, and it plays the sound from that thing.
Well, that's cool.
It plays the Nintendo music,
That's awesome.
and you can hit the stars and get points.
Our kids don't know it, but they are living in the greatest toy time
Yeah,
ever.
they really are.
Like all the things I think we would have wished to have as kids,
Right.
our kids have. Like we would have loved to have like a handheld device we could watch TV on. We
Right.
would have loved to have
Mario in real life.
Mario that like plays sounds. Like
Yeah, you can actually build his course
yeah,
in real life.
yeah,
It's one of the coolest toys I've seen my kids ever have.
yeah.
It's the Super Mario Legos.
There's been a lot of those in the last couple of years that I've thought
Yeah,
I
and
would have died for a toy like this when I was a kid.
he can read colors, so he plays sounds. If he goes across blue, he'll play he's in water. If he goes across red, he's on fire. Like if he hits your skin, it's sort of orangey red, so he's on fire. Like it just reads this stuff.
Wow,
It's
that's
a Bluetooth
crazy.
reader.
That's crazy.
It's really cool. But he got a couple sets that we put together over spring break,
Awesome.
and I actually had a lot of fun. And I was telling
That is the side effect of being the best toy time ever is we get to also play with them.
oh, totally, and appreciate them
Yeah.
a little more
Because we go, oh man, I would have loved to have this.
yeah. So, but I was like explaining like the Nintendo game because he's never played regular Nintendo.
Oh, really? I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess my kid has because I have a cheap Chinese knockoff Game Boy that has it on it.
well, okay, but like I was like, this is the Nintendo course. Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand what this is.
Yeah, like why is he making water? Like why is the music changing or whatever?
Yeah,
Because-
totally.
yeah.
Or when he was in Cloudland, he was on a cloud. He would make the cloud
Yeah.
music. Super
That's
interesting.
funny.
It's like it's one of the best toys I've ever seen.
That's awesome. That sounds amazing.
And you know what? For 2 years, he's begged him. I thought, oh, that looks lame. That looks lame. It turns out he was right.
Best toy ever.
It's one of the best Lego sets I've ever played with. And I put it off for years. Finally gave in, and he was right. And he's gonna love hearing that because
Oh,
they listen every week.
Someday they'll listen and go, "Oh, I was right."
Yeah, someday they listen to every time there's a
Do
fresh
they?
one. Yeah,
Oh,
they get in the car.
all right. Well, here's another fresh one for the kids. Episode
Okay.
89 in the bag.
Sorry about the sneezing. I'm allergic to your dog.
You're allergic to my dog. I know. All right, you know where to find us at Dads of Erie on Instagram. Email us dadsoferie@gmail.com.
See you on the gram.
On the gram.
You think we can get one in before Mexico? Oh,
Another podcast?
yeah.
Probably. It's 3 weeks away.
Okay.
4 weeks away. Yeah.
Let's try.
All right. Bye.